to Fill Up My Cup with Angel Munyai, Komba Komba Lavenda, where we just sit here and then we just go through our thoughts. In all honesty, I just say what's on my mind and just navigating my late 20s. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the challenges that I am facing as a small business owner. So I'm a full-time crocheter. I love crocheting bags. So I do crochet some other stuff like what I'm wearing right now, headbands, like I crochet a lot of stuff. But right now, I enjoy crocheting bags. I enjoy crocheting bags. So if you want some bag, hit me up and go to my page, Komba Komba Lavenda _boutique on Instagram, and then on TikTok I am just Komba Komba Lavenda boutique. So first thing first, the first challenge for me is finding a t-shirt yarn supplier here in South Africa. Like for example, 2 weeks back I had to find like another color for like a client, right? It was brown, chocolate brown. So the chocolate brown, or the shades of browns, there are a lot, right? And the chocolate brown that I did the first bag with, it was no longer available, so I had to buy another one. And then when I got another one, I think it was from Elite Yarns, and then when it got here, like the balls were so small and I couldn't even make like 2 bags. So it means that I only got like 1 bag out of that. And then after posting it, a client wanted the very same bag, the very same color. And now I went around looking for the very same color. They don't have it anymore. So I had to go to their warehouse, which is in Centurion. And then when I got there, they're like, no, we do not, we only do online orders. And then so if you want to go, like if you want to be at the store, you need to go to Elite Fabrics. I went to Elite Fabrics, and mind you, that is like 36 minutes away from each other. So I got there. When I got there, they're like, we don't have the chocolate brown that you are referring to. This is the chocolate brown that we have. And it was totally different. It was totally different from what I bought before. And then I asked them, I'm like, why those shades are not the same? They're like, with t-shirt yarn, what happens is the shades, they are not the same. And it also takes time for them to actually ship orders from Turkey. So like they won't like only ship the shade of brown that also like the one that maybe you are looking for, right? So obviously you need to choose another one. So now I had to convince a client to get another brown or another color that she might like, and we went all around, and that means that already the money that I have charged the client, it's gone because the bag, it was 600. I had to put petrol for 350, and then I had to pass the toll gate, you understand, like, and then buying the t-shirt yarn and then your time. So it means that all that money, all of it just went through to all the logistics and stuff. You didn't earn anything. And that's the thing. So like as a small business owner, or a person that is still navigating getting suppliers and stuff, you're really at a cost, if you know what I mean. Because I didn't know that that's how much I'm gonna spend just to go and source out another color, or you understand. So those are the challenges that I'm facing, to say that I am using most of my personal money to do everything. And it's just a learning curve, because after the bag that I just did, obviously the next customer, I'm just gonna tell them that, okay, this is how much the bag is going for, and it is up to them actually on how they want to take it, right? Also, when I'm still speaking about finding a supplier, like when you text them like online or on WhatsApp, right? Yo, it's a whole shebang. So the yarn, there's different types of yarn, because I use a lot of t-shirt yarn in South Africa. There's like less market for that. There's more of like acrylic yarn, like the ones that are like a wool, those different types. Those are the ones that are always available at shops. The ones that I use, baby girl, it's really like a struggle. And when you text them like online, they will tell you that, oh, on our website the t-shirt yarn, it's not available. So that means that you need to go to their shop, and when you get there, there's no guarantee that you're going to be able to get it, right? Because there's the other shop, Wool Warehouse in Centurion. What I did is I texted them like, yo, they took like the whole 2 weeks not to help me. I even had to go to the shop, and I was like, guys, this is not working out. Like, what is happening? And then they explained to me, but still, for me, because I'm a client, I'm just like, a bit, baby, like, what is happening? The second challenge that I have is that I need to be my own ambassador. I am my own ambassador. Like, it means that I need to wear my brand all the time wherever I'm going. People need to speak about my brand from me, starting from seeing from me. So I have a lot of bags, and I've started to put those other bags on hold so that I can always be wearing my own brand. It does not matter what I'm wearing, but that I should always be wearing my own brand. And this means that I am the content creator, I am a social media manager, I am the model of my business, I am literally everything when it comes to the social media. And it means that also I need to make sure that the content that is on Instagram, it's also on Facebook, it's also on what's this thing, it's also on Instagram, on my personal, like I have a personal account, TikTok, I also have a YouTube, like there's just everything. And at the moment I am still struggling with how to plan it and everything. So that's the other challenge that you do not like. That's the other challenge, is that you need to learn time management. You need to learn time management and schedule your stuff, right? That, oh, okay, today I am the social media manager. Oh, today I am doing a whole content creation. Oh, today I am, you understand? So you are literally everything. You need to come up with a plan. You need to do strategies. You need to do everything. You are everything. So that is also the challenge that I am facing at the moment, because I am still struggling into managing everything, time management. I am literally struggling. And also I think that the whole reason why I'm struggling is because I want to do everything at the same time, and that is very, very impossible. So I need to find a good working schedule, which is I am working on it. I need to be disciplined. Oh Lord, it goes back to that. I need to be disciplined to say, okay, on a Monday, baby girl, this is what we're doing. And it means that on a Monday, because now we have more orders, does not mean that we have to shift what we are doing on a Monday. And also bear in mind that I also have like a job, right? And and at the same time, I am a full-time content creator. So there's just, and also I'm a student. So the time management, it's really, really important, and just finding discipline and just finding balance into doing all that. It's me thinking that if now I was a whole wife and having kids, how was I going to be able to manage? But you know what? God is great. I know that he was gonna give me like a new heart to be able to sustain everything and be able to do all these things. You are your own graphic designer. I am still struggling with graphic designing. I still have to design the stickers. I still have to design the thank you cards. I still have to, like, you understand. So you do everything, admin, finance, like everything. So the other thing that I am still struggling with is finances, right? I end up using the business money to my personal, to pay my personal, use my personal money also to pay the business. So there's that inconsistent, right? I have 2 months now not putting any savings on my business account, and that is really not okay. It's something that I need to fix. For the fact that now I am aware that this is happening, I am gonna change. I'm gonna make a plan, and I don't wanna overwhelm myself and just want to do everything at once. I'm gonna do it one step at a time. So I started yesterday. I took on like a novel, my journal rather, and just wrote things down. What do I want to start with, right? And just to structure everything, because if I leave everything clustered the way it is, I am not gonna become a businesswoman. I'm not gonna become a successful entrepreneur, and that's not what I want. I want to become a successful score. Anyway, you get the drift, right? That I have been struggling with right now is the schedule for the planning for orders, right? There was a week where I got like, I think 10 orders, and listen, I think that was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago I got like 10 orders at the same time, and now I had to divide, right, on okay, now I'm starting with this order, now I'm starting with this order. So what's nice is that I told my clients to say, listen, I take 5 to 10 working days to do the orders, because I am giving myself enough time to be able to crochet it and do everything, right? And in all honesty, I took so much time to do these orders, and it's because I was in my head. I was always in my head, and I mixed business with feelings and emotions, right? So now I need to learn how to separate that. Okay, I have learned how to separate that after all this whole situation. I don't want to say that I am best at doing it, but I have learned on how to separate those that even if you're feeling down, baby girl, you need to work. Remember that you're the one who's doing the labor. You need to work, you need to produce, you need to do all these things. So I constantly have to keep on affirming and telling myself that, listen, baby girl, we need to do these things. If you don't do this, listen, how are you gonna pay your bills? How are you gonna be able to grow your business? Because I want to do paid ads and stuff like that, so I really need to put on my savings. But the fact that for the past 2 months I haven't been doing my savings, I was just not happy. I was like, no, baby girl, we don't have to do that. And also sometimes you feel so discouraged because there's less orders, and the things are just not balancing, right? And I had to learn that, listen, it is what it is. You are running a business. It's not a spaza shop, this one. You are running a business and you want to become a successful businesswoman. So it means that you need to know how to channel your thoughts and how to make sure that you do not mix all these things. And listen, I am becoming a beast. Oh Lord, thank you. Thank you. Another challenge that I have is that people that knows me, they feel like I'm gonna give them what's this thing? I'm gonna give them a discount. I'm gonna give them discount. And they will say, okay, please make it back for me, I will pay month end. I do not do that. I had to learn and say, I do not do that. I learned with I think, like, this is not my first time attempting to have a business life. Like, oh, I've been doing business ever since in primary, in all honesty, ever since in primary, high school, and then I had to take it very, very seriously in when I was in college. So I don't do that. And when I speak to people that are very, very close to me, when I say you pay deposit, then I go buy material, or deposit is the one that confirms the order, they feel like maybe I'm just being. And guess what? I have learned not to make that, like, I have learned not to be offended. I have learned not to be offended when people react some type of way. I have learned that. So it also, even my mom at home, like my mom, she has a lot of things that is crocheted by me, and trust me, she paid full amount. I didn't do, oh, I'm gonna do a bag for you and then you're gonna pay. No. I don't do that. That's how my family also respect my business. Like my sister-in-law, she will pay, and then after pay, and then she gets the stuff. That's how my family respect my business, and I love it because I had to teach them. So one thing that I need to fix now is time management, being consistent, obviously, and making sure that finances are going very well. It does not matter if personally we do not have money. So I need to be, because I'm doing it at work, miss. I budget. But then why can't I budget on my business? We are going to budget right now, from now on. The challenge that I'm facing right now is that people don't know how to wash my bags, right? So it means that I need to keep on trying everything to see which one works. It's either using a scrubbing brush, it's either using saga. I don't know what is saga in English. I don't wanna know. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Putting in it at ngangom chinini, you understand. So one client was like, how do I wash your bags? And I'm just like, also, I haven't discovered that. So it means that when you're running a business, you need to know. You need to know all these things. And also right now, I'm still struggling with the supplier in South Africa. I can't be using Shein. In all honesty, Shein has everything, but then sometimes the quality, it's not the one that I'm looking for. I want something that I'm going to get there and then touch. So yesterday, I met up with a graphic designer, and then I told him that this is what I want. And he said he's going to put into test what I want, and then we see if we're going to be able to find it. I still have to find like packages. I want my product to be out on inside the box. Like I want a presentable outcome, you understand? I want things to look very, very professional. And also the struggle that I had as a small business owner it was the pricing. Like the pricing for me, it was really, really, really like, it was concerning, man, because I went to a salon this other time and I was crocheting a book sleeve, and then this guy's like, how much is it? I'm like, it's 150. And he's like, don't you think that you're too pricey? And I was like, no, I am not too pricey. And that was the first time me being confident responding to someone telling them that this is not expensive, this is my price. You must bear in mind that there's my time, there's the crochet, like there's a time, there's like the product. Oh no, no, sorry, I'm distracted. You must, I'm like this, these are my pricing, and I am not about to change my pricing because someone thinks that it is too expensive. If I am too expensive, it means that I am just not your target market. And also for him, because he was a guy, I had to like break it down, kind of vibe, if you know what I mean. I had to break it down for him to say, okay, this is a yarn, this is how much the yarn costed me. I had to go to the shop, obviously, of this color because I don't always have these colors, and this is the time that I took to do this. So it means that that whole 150 actually is just gone to all these logistics. I didn't even pay myself labor. So see. And also most of the people at my church, I go to eat in our glory church in 4 ways. Okay, I'm so proud of being yeah, of being a member there, and also being on the serving team. So when I show them my products, they're like, girl, you so cheap, you so cheap, this is handmade, this is fire. And I was like, listen, yeah, the prices for now, this is what this is the pricing. So my prices, they will go up once everything is where I want it to go, and when also times goes by, because obviously things increases and stuff like that. So obviously, oh Lord, the other challenge that I have. Oh, my sleeping pattern, baby. My sleeping pattern is not the same. This week we might sleep 2 hours, we might sleep 5 hours. The other week we might sleep, you understand? Some other time we might sleep during the day, at night. Like the sleeping pattern, it's not the same. And also, I am still in the process of training myself on how long do I take to finish this bag. Stuff like that. So that when I do paid ads, I know that I'm going to be able to handle the pressure, because it's just only me at the moment. So I'm going to be able to handle the pressure. And also, I have a lot of stuff that I have invested in it, that I have bought and I haven't even used. It was because I see that, okay, this is nice, I think maybe I can try it out. And then I just bought a lot of stuff. So I have a lot of stuff for crocheting, and I'm still going to explore and do them. But yeah, I'm still going to explore and do them. And just like, you buy a lot of stuff. Like when you start a business, in all honesty, by the time you enjoy the fruits, baby, hey, I never know shumabone, but I am enjoying the process. I don't want to lie, I'm enjoying the process. This is the second year. Second year me crocheting, and I'm so happy. I am doing very well. The business is really doing well, I don't want to lie. So that is it from me on the challenges that I am facing as a small business owner. On the next episode, I'm gonna tell you about how my first campaign failed. I'm gonna tell you the things that I did wrong, the things that I want to fix, and everything. So if you're a small business owner, please let me know on the comment section, what are the struggles that you're facing. Maybe you're also struggling with what I'm struggling, or like help me out on the things that I have mentioned there, on the things that I'm struggling with. Help me out just to find out how I can be able to deal with it. So I love you so much. Keep smiling, show some gratitude, and always be yourself.